Welcome to Maths Paper 1, Question 3, November 2023, Sequence and Series past paper. If you have a look at here, we are given a quadratic general formula pattern in terms of Tn plus Bn plus 9, where the first term of the first difference is 7. We are required to prove that B is equal to 4, and then also that we need to find term number 6 of the pattern, and also the general formula of the sequence of the first difference of the quadratic pattern. Therefore, we should be able to do 3.4, which is the two consecutive terms in the quadratic pattern, which have the first difference of 157. Okay, so let's go ahead and do 3.1. Okay, so 3.1, if we take a look at this one, there it is there. Okay, so now the general formula of a quadratic sequence of a quadratic pattern rather is given by Tn is equals to a n squared plus b n plus c. So in this case, c is given by that, b is unknown, therefore a should be equal to 1. Okay, so therefore we know that from a quadratic sequence, 3a plus b in a quadratic sequence, this is 3.1. In a quadratic sequence, this should be equal to a first term of a first difference. Okay, so it's equals to first term of first difference of that given pattern. Okay, all right, so therefore we know that 3a should therefore be equal to 7. There it is, first difference is 7. Okay, first term of the first difference is equal to 7. Okay, so we know that a in that case is equals to 1. Therefore, if we substitute a in this equation, we should be able to get b. Okay, we're gonna solve for b. That's 3. Then 3 times 1 is equal to 3. Then we take 3 to the other side. Therefore, b is equal to 7 minus 3. Therefore, b is equal to 4. Okay, therefore we get our 2 marks. We have shown that b is equal to 4. Therefore, 3.2 says determine the value of the thickest term of this pattern. Okay, so now if we know that b is equal to 4, therefore our formula Tn is 3.2. Tn should be equal to n squared plus 4 n plus 9. Okay, therefore t 60th term is equal to 60 squared plus 4, 60 plus 9 is equal to, if you punch this in your calculator, let me check. If you punch this in your calculator, you should be able to get 3847. Okay, and that's how you would deal with 3.2. So let's go ahead, let's move to 3.3. Right, 3.3 says determine the general term for the sequence of the first difference. Okay, so from our general formula that we got on 3.2, which is Tn is equals to n squared plus 4n plus what was it? Yeah, plus 9. Okay, so they are saying the sequence of the first difference of the quadratic pattern. Write your answer in terms of Tp is equal to mp plus q. Right, okay, so now they said they are referring to the first difference of the quadratic pattern. So the first difference, let's first find out the quadratic pattern, what it is. Okay, so therefore if you need, you just have to come here and say T1, then we're gonna substitute 1 squared plus 4 1 plus 9. Okay, therefore T1 should be equal to 14. Okay, therefore T2 going to be T squared plus 4 times 2 plus 9. This one should be give us 21. Okay, and then similarly T3, you can also substitute 3. Okay, I've already done that in my calculator. It gave me 30. You can double check it, guys, if it's correct. And then the fourth term gave me 41. Okay, so our means our terms is 14, 21, 30, therefore 41. Okay, so now let's go ahead and find the first difference. First difference here, 21 minus 14 should give us 21 minus 14, it's 7. 30 minus 21, 9. 41 minus 30, 11. This is the first difference. Okay, this is the first difference here. Therefore, let's go ahead and find our second difference so that we're able to find the general formula. Say 9 minus 7, 2. 11 minus 9, 2 as well. Okay, right? So therefore, it means our pattern that they are referring to. This is our pattern right here. This one right here, the first difference refers to our pattern. So we can go ahead. Let's look at our formula sheet. In our formula sheet, this means this is in arithmetic pattern. Therefore, arithmetic pattern, the general formula is given by Tn is equals to A plus n minus 1d. Okay, so Tn, we know we are looking for the general formula. So our first term is going to be 7 plus n minus 1, d is 2. Therefore, if we simplify this one, it's going to be plus 2n minus 2. Therefore, this should give us 2n plus 5. Okay, but we know they said in terms of TP, so where there's n is equals to p, we're going to put p. Therefore, we're going to say TP is equals to 2p plus 5. Okay, in this case, 5 is that one, and therefore 2 is m. There's our p there. That's our general formula as it is. Okay, all right. So now let's come here and then question 3.4. 3.4 says now, they said which two consecutive terms in the quadratic number pattern have a first difference of 157. Okay, have a first difference of 157. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and say, okay, in the first difference, okay, they're referring to the first difference. Okay, so the first difference general formula is given by TP is equals to 2p plus 5. Okay, if you are confused, guys, please check a video on number patterns is there on this channel. We've already uploaded it so that you are able to understand, because now we're busy with the past paper, so that you don't get lost. Okay, all right. So now they are saying the first so they want us to find the term. Okay, they want us to find the term number that the first difference will give us 175. So okay, here's 175 here, because it is a difference. All right, so we say, okay, p. So now if we need to find p, because in this case p is referring to number of terms, is equals to 2p. Therefore, we're looking for p. We divide both sides by 2p. P should be equal to, let's go ahead, put this in our calculator. 157 minus 5 divided by 2, it's giving me 76. Okay, therefore once you get the 76, you can say plus 1 of that. Therefore the two consecutive terms is term 76 and 77. Okay, they like bringing questions like this, guys. You just have to know that you just have to look for the number of term where that difference is starting. Therefore, you add the +1. Once you get it, let's say maybe it's term number 5. Therefore, you will just automatically know that, okay, no, the next one should be term number 6. So those two terms, when the first difference together, it should give you 157. You can also prove it in this case, but I'm not going to do the check. Okay, so please stay tuned. We will see you on the next upload, while we'll be doing question 3, November 2021.